Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Hope you all are well. Inshallah, today in this lesson, we will learn another term of tajweed, Qalqalah. So, this is, I think, the most easiest one. Firstly, we will see that what is Qalqalah. So, there is a quick and easy definition of Qalqalah that when letters of Qalqalah have sukoon means jazm on them, then they will be read with an echoing or jerking sound. So now let's see that on which letters we apply the qalqala. So basically there are 5 letters: qaf, ta, ba, jim and da. So when these letters comes with having sukoon or a jazm on it, then we apply the qalqala on them. So there is an acronym of these all letters by which you can learn these all letters easily. That is qutubu jaddin. So as I said that qalqala is echoing sound or a jerking sound. So now let's understand from these few examples that what does this echoing sound means. So the first example which we have is sadrak. Sadrak. So at the dal, I'm just making an echoing sound, like my voice is bouncing, like sadrak. And this one is the weak qalqala. I will explain later that what is weak qalqala and strong qalqala and strongest qalqala. These are the 3 types of qalqala. Inshallah, we will learn them. So first is sadrak. On the dal, I'm doing the qalqala. If I read it without the qalqala, it will be sadrak. So I'm not applying the qalqala here. If I apply the qalqala on the dal, it will be sadrak. So the next we have is the strong type of the qalqala, that is ahad. So now here we have a dal, which is the letter of the qalqala, and we are applying the qalqala on the dal. When we stop at the point of the dal, it will become ahad, and we apply the qalqala on the dal. Ahad. Now see the difference in the first one and second one. Then first one is sadrak, and the second one is ahad. So in the first one I apply the qalqala in a weak sound, and the second one it is in a strong sound. So next one is wal hajj. Wal hajj. So this one is the strongest one. Now look at the difference between these 3. Sadrak, ahad, wal hajj. So the first one was the weak, second was the strong, and the third one was the strongest. Okay, so let's see the next one as well. Next is at'amahum. Now here on the ta, the jazm is, so we are applying the qalqala here. At'amahum. As-swamad. As-swamad. On the dal, I'm applying the qalqala. Al-haq. Al-haq. On the qaf. Next, al-abtaru. Al-abtaru. On the ba, hasad. On the dal, I'm applying the qalqala. Watab. On the ba, I'm applying the qalqala. So these were the example of the qalqala. I hope that you have understand that what is qalqala and how we have to apply them. Now let's look at the types of the qalqala. We have 3 types of qalqala: light qalqala, medium qalqala and heavy qalqala. Basically light qalqala is the weak one, and medium qalqala is the strong one, and heavy qalqala is the strongest one. Now firstly look at the light qalqala. When the qalqala letter is sakin and in the middle of a word or in the middle of a sentence, then it will be a light qalqala or a weak qalqala. Like the sound will be, the qalqala sound will be weak. Okay, so the first example is here matulari or matula'. So now here on the ta, I applied the qalqala but in a weak sound. Next we have yubdi'u. Yubdi'u. La uqsimu. Liyunfiq. Fansab wa ila. So in the first I applied the qalqala on ta, then on ba, then on qaf, then on the next qaf, then on the ba side. Now let's look at the second type of the qalqala. A medium qalqala means the strong qalqala. When stopping on a qalqala letter, that is note a shadda, like a letter which doesn't have a shad on it, like having a tanween on it, or it is a mutaharrik letter or a munawwan letter. Okay, like means having a zabar zayd pesh or a fatha kasra dhamma on it, or having double fatha, double kasra, or double dhamma tanween on it. Okay, or do zabar do zayd or do pesh, these two are same. Okay, so when these on these letters, when we stop on them, we apply the qalqala, but they are not having a tashdeed on it. Okay, let's see the example. Lahab. So now there the ba was having double kasra, do zair on it, and when I stopped there, I did the waqf here and it become lahab. Lahab. So it is strong sound. Okay, so the first one was, if we look at the previous one, that was just like la uqsimu, lahab. So the lahab is a bit stronger than the uqsimu. Okay, next we have the another example of medium qalqala. Ahad, al-falaq, adab. So these were the examples of medium qalqala. Let's look at the third type of the qalqala, heavy qalqala or strongest qalqala. When stopping on a mushaddad qalqala, like when stopping on the mushaddad letters, we apply the qalqala. This one will be the heaviest or the strongest type of the qalqala. Let's look at the examples of the heaviest qalqala. Watab. So the ba is having tashdid here. So when we apply here the qalqala, that will be in a strongest sound. Watab. Watab. Al-hajj. Al-haq. Ashad. So these were the examples of strongest qalqala or heavy qalqala. So these were the types of the qalqala. Now let's look at the surah Lahab and let's learn the types of the qalqala from this surah. Okay, so in surah Lahab, in the first ayah, there is a qalqala at the end. Watab. So I know that you know it, which type of qalqala is it. So let me tell you, this is the strongest qalqala. Okay, because the ba has tashdid on it and we are stopping over here, so it will be strongest qalqala. Watab. Now let's read this full ayah to understand that how we apply the qalqala here. Tabbat yada abi lahabin watab. Watab. So this was the strongest qalqala. Now look at the second ayah. That is ma aghna anhu maluhu wa ma kasab. So now here at the end, at the ba again, I'm applying the qalqala. Kasab. So this is strong type of qalqala because this letter ba doesn't have the tashdid on it, but it has it is a mutaharrik letter because it has a zabar or a fatha on it. So when we stop here, we apply the qalqala and it will be the strong type of qalqala. Kasab. Okay, now look at the difference between them. The first was watab, the second is kasab. So there is a difference between them. The first was the strongest and the second is strong one. Now let's look at the third ayah here. The last word is lahab. On this one also, it is also the strong qalqala because it is also a munawwal letter. Note having the tashdid on the ba. Next, in the fourth ayah, also in the last we are applying the qalqala. It is hatab. It is also strong qalqala. Now in the last ayah, we have qalqala in the two places. Let's read it. Fi jidha hablum mim masad. So now in this ayah, in the first place, I applied the qalqala on the word hablum on the ba. So it is having ba is having a sukoon on it and it is in between the two letters, so it is the light one. It is the light qalqala, weak qalqala. Okay, so in the last it is masad. It is again the munawwal letter, not having a tashdid on it. So and it is in the end of the ayah and we are stopping here, we are doing waqf here, so it is the strong one. I hope you have learned about all the Qalqalah or Qalqalah's types and examples. But in the last, if you have any confusion, you can ask me in a comment section. I will inshallah try to answer you all the questions. Inshallah, let's meet in the next.